What's up, guys? Today I'm doing my makeup tutorial. It's what I do every day if I wear makeup. This is literally all I do. I know you're probably like, what? I thought you do story times, but I'm still trying to figure out my channel, and it's my channel, so I'll do what I want. So anyway, let's get started. I don't use primer. I just washed my face and put on moisturizer. Primer is great because it helps makeup like stay on better, but for me, like, I just have oily skin and I just feel like it makes it melt off faster. So I start out with this, my foundation. It's like 2 years old, but you know, it still works. I don't recommend using really old foundation, but I do it because I just don't care. And I use this little sponge thing. This is a brand new one because my old one's like a year old and it's gross. But I get it wet. Oh, actually, well, I got that wet and then I dry it off with a towel. But I also use this stuff to start out. It's called All Nighter. It's like a misting spray, and I feel like it helps like makeup, especially if you have oily skin. It just helps your makeup like stay on longer. Now let it dry. Alright, so let me dry this little sponge. Look, it got bigger. Alright. Yeah, so then I just pump some of this stuff on it. And I dab away. Still have like old mascara under my eyes. Yeah, so I feel like especially if you have oily skin, I use Revlon Color Stay. It's like, I think it's good for like 24 hours. Obviously I don't wear my makeup that long, but it just helps it like, I don't know, my pores don't show through, and it just stays on better than any other makeup I've tried. And it's just a cheap drugstore brand, but I don't know, it's what I use. And it's like 2 years old. I should probably just go get a new bottle. But you know, whatever. Get my eyeballs. Also, I'm not saying I'm like a beauty girl or anything, because I really don't. Yeah, I just do what I do. It's not necessarily right. Alright, so then I go in with this stuff, which I swear is probably like 4 years old, because I feel like I've just been running out of it for years. It's Revlon also. It's a concealer, I guess, and I just try to get like, if I have any red spots, or like around my nose, because I'm pale, so like I get red around my nose, and on my chin sometimes. Right here. Oh yeah, and you know, for like, I guess dark circles and stuff, I should do this. And this. Oh. Yeah, okay. And then I just blend that in. I don't contour. I don't know how. I don't even know if I put my blush on right, but you'll see that in a minute. Right, so moving on to blush. I've been using Sephora's Sweet on You for a long time. I don't know. The same thing. It's old. I don't replace my makeup very often. I have like one eyeshadow palette that I use. This is how I put on my blush. Dab. That's it. I don't put it on my nose. I know some people do, but I don't know why you'd want your nose to be red, or your chin. I don't know. So I don't. Alright. Okay, so now I use like a setting powder, I guess, or whatever it's called. And the one I use is Maybelline Fit Me in Porcelain. And I have this cute little e.l.f. kabuki brush thing. I just go. So that's that. Now I do my eyebrows. I have this little, I have like no eyebrows, they're really thin. And they get all messed up, as you can see, like this one's kind of messed up. So I use this side, and I go like that to make them nice and straight. Then I use this side, and my one eye color palette, hold on. So, Overcast Filter by Sephora. I don't even know if they sell it anymore, they probably do. I don't think it's that old. I use the brown, sorry, Rocky it's called, and I use that on my eyebrows. I would use a different color brown, probably like a darker brown, but I don't have one, and I just am too lazy to go get one. So yeah, so I just kind of stroke it into my eyebrows so my eyebrows look a little more noticeable. I've always loved, like, not super bold eyebrows, but like, I don't know, a lot of girls have really nice eyebrows that are like there and like nice and square and everything, and I've tried and I've failed so many times I gave up. I don't know, maybe one day I'll get them like microbladed. I always thought that looked nice and natural. There's one. I know there's not that much of a difference, but there's some. Like now I have eyebrows that go down to here where they belong. I've always seen like girls do like smoky eye and all that, and it looks really nice, but I wasn't allowed to wear makeup till I was like 15. And I had no practice before that. Except for in 7th grade I used to sneak when I was in school because I thought it looked nice, I guess, and I would use blue eyeshadow, and I would literally just put blue eyeshadow on my eyelids, and that's it. No mascara, no eyeliner, nothing, just blue eyeshadow, and it looked terrible. And I think one day, like, I put it on, and I realized, like, I mean, it was, like, after I'd been doing it for a year, but I'm like, wow, this looks really bad, I should probably stop. So then I did, I just stopped till I was, like, 15, and I was allowed to wear makeup again. But, you know, if you don't practice, you don't get any better, so. I've always just stuck with a couple of things that work for me, and that's it. Okay, so after I've done my eyebrows, which they're not perfectly even, but I've always heard eyebrows are supposed to be like sisters, not twins. Or in my case, cousins. I move on to eyeshadow for my eyes. Just gotta find my little brush stick thing. I have this thing. It's from Bare Essentials, which I used to wear when I was 15, so this is 15 years old at least. Or maybe not, maybe it's like, you know, maybe I got it a year later and it's like 14 years old. But anyway, I use Happy Days, this one, on my eyelids. I blow it off because I don't want to get a bunch of like dust on my cheeks. And I do the other side. So yeah, after I use the Happy Days on my eyelid, I put some in my crease too, and that's it. Sometimes I can do like a cool, not smoky, I don't really know what you would call it, because it's not smoky. But like sometimes I'll play with a couple other colors, but usually, especially just for everyday, I just use the Happy Days. Yeah, that's it, that's all I use. Get that in the crease. And then I move on to eyeliner. Eyeliner takes me forever. I use Revlon Colorstay Sharp Line. I guess I'm a big Revlon fan, especially Colorstay because it stays on, especially with oily skin. So this takes me forever, but I'm going to try to do it quick for you guys. So don't laugh at me if it looks bad. Okay, you can laugh because I'm probably going to laugh too. And I'm not one of those chicks where like they can just talk and do their makeup. That's probably why I've never done a makeup tutorial before. I just like line part of my lower lid because I feel like it makes my eyes look bigger. I don't know if it really works or not, but it's what I do. And then I try to do like a winged thing. To the best my ability.
Let me switch this note here. There.
Alright, now the trick is to try to get the other side to match. I know they say you're supposed to like keep your eyes shut, I think, when you're drawing eyeliner, but I don't know. I need two eyes to apply eyeliner. I can't like and draw. It just never comes out well. So I always kind of leave it a little open. But you know, I am definitely not a makeup champion. Alright. The good thing about this is since it's liquid, it kind of wipes off easy, but right before it dries, so I can fix it when I inevitably mess up. Yeah, I know I'm looking like straight in this mirror, but for whatever reason, like, it's easier to look at this mirror to make sure like I didn't mess stuff up. Yeah. So that's that. And I just got one of these eyelash curlers. I've gone like my whole life I haven't used one of these things because like every time I tried it didn't really work. But then I learned that I was doing it wrong. I googled it and that's how I learned how to use one. I always do it after my eyeliner because I tried to do it once before my eyeliner and then my eyelashes just were just like getting in the way every time I tried to draw. So. And they say like, I don't know, hold it for 10 seconds and like you're supposed to pump. But every time I pump, I lose my eyelashes. And yeah, it's just easier for me to just hold them like that and count to 10 in my head. Or somewhere around there. I think it's supposed to look smoother if you like pump, but that's for someone who's good at makeup. Yeah. Alright, so that one's curled. Then I do the other side. And sometimes like I'll curl one and then I'll go curl the other and they don't match. One's curlier. And that's a pain in the butt too. I think they're pretty even. Maybe a little more on this side. Alright, going with it. So then I use mascara. My mascara is newer, it's Chanel. It's for volume, I guess. The only reason I even have mascara is because of my husband's aunt. She gives me mascara for like my birthday and holidays and really any occasion to give gifts. She always gives me mascara, which is great because I wouldn't have mascara if it wasn't for her. Or I'd have like, you know, a cheap drugstore brand that flakes off. And this stuff like really doesn't. I don't typically, the only time I end up with raccoon eyes is like when I forget I did my makeup and I rub my eyes, which that happens because I don't do makeup very often, but the actual mascara itself does not flake off. I'm making someone cringe while they're watching this video. I already know it. They're probably like, wow, she's not doing that mascara right. Among other things. I know. But it's whatever. Get a little lower lash on that. And I don't know how anybody does their mascara without opening their mouth. Like all these makeup chicks on YouTube, like they just do their mascara and keep talking. Yeah, I can't do it. Yep. Alright. Oh. Lipstick, hold on. So, this is what I use on my lips. It's Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. I sure have a lot of Revlon stuff, so I guess it's, you know, it works for me. I'm not a spokesperson for Revlon, but. And first I use Vaseline Lip Care. I just like put a little bit on so that my lips aren't like dry. That way like this doesn't get all like cakey and creasy when I put it on. yeah, so the days I do my makeup, that's what I do, and this is what it looks like.